So this is not the first time we're doing a review on the Genesis. This is the second time actually. Last time we did a review was the SUV of Genesis, and this one is a sedan. This is the G80 Genesis 2022. So if you guys want to talk about the specs of the car, let's get into it. So let's talk about the specifics of this car. Basically, this beast goes 22 miles per gallon in the city and 32 miles per gallon in a highway. And this makes it a 3.5 6-cylinder engine with 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. You can talk about it. So if you think about the grills, right? The grills are just like the similar one that we did this SUV review for the Genesis. The grills are pretty similar, and obviously there's like a camera right here. Alright, so let's check out the sides of the car, the doors. You see these two lines. This is the signal light or four-way flasher lights. So if you want to go left or right, this lights up, and it looks pretty sleek. Like we talked about, the Bentley has this similar kind of design, and I guess they kind of like copy the design, or the designer of the car is the same person. I think it's the same person. Fact check me on that on Google. As we talk about the rims, you could see the rims. This is a 19-inch rim, and this looks like the grille of the car. If you guys see, it mimics the grille of the car. We got the emblem of Genesis right there. Let's come to the mirrors. So side mirrors also has cameras. Whenever you're trying to shift lanes, make a right turn, left turn, there's going to be cameras on both sides of the mirror of the car. Doors are pretty great too. Whenever you close the door, it softly closes, and that's also pretty great. The rear of the car is also amazing. We're gonna get into this. I'm gonna sit down and show you guys all the specs, but I'm just showing you guys the exterior of the car just to see and show you. You could come over here behind the car. We get to see the G80 Genesis 4-wheel drive, and then we have another camera right here. So I think this thing has 4 cameras throughout the car. So if you press this button over here, it opens the trunk of the car. We have our camera equipment here, and like they say, you could fit a body in there. You know, but yeah, pretty huge space. You could fit literally like 2 big luggages. I'm not talking about carry-ons. You could probably fit like 4 or 5 carry-ons in there. Coming around, this is where you would fill up your gas. As we talked about it, this is a gasoline ran car. It's not electrified, but hopefully we'll get to do the review on the electrified version of the Genesis G80 2023. So we got the right side of the passenger car in the front, all the way in, and we're sitting down here. Pretty spacious, as we see, and we get this leg room. So I feel like you have enough leg room for, let's say, for yourself and just to hang around. And let's say if you have a driver right up front and then they drive you around, this is pretty great. It's comfortable. It's not Maybach, but it's there. It does most of the things except massage and all that. Genesis, let me know if you guys have that kind of version of it. Okay, so I just turned off the cooling system. It's getting hot in here, but As we see, we could shift gears with this button here. Well, it's not a button, it's like a cylinder. You could just like twist it, it goes to D, twist it this way, it goes to R. We're on neutral, press this, we're on parking. We also have parking assist. It can park for you. It has a drive mode. We could control the volume of the media here, and we could switch off the music here, control the climate through these buttons here individually. So let's put it at 65 because it's getting a little hot. Map, navigation, radio, media, the star. I don't know what the star is. Star is showing the weather forecast. So yeah, the setup, and press this button so we don't get any extra air out from outside, any congestion. Yeah, start stop button, meaning the engine start stop button, is right here. Pretty sleek if you guys ask me. Just press this. Four-way flashers are on, and we have this walnut texture, the walnut texture of the dashboard, and we have the whole leather covered dash, and then the seats also are leather. The steering wheel is also black with the Genesis emblem. We have the lane assist, we have the cruise control, we have the sensor, so it keeps the distance between the car in front of you. We have these buttons to control the speed of your car, and then we have the audio, and then switching music back and forth. Call, if you want to call someone, or Siri, can you find me Starbucks?
20 results found.
So showed me a bunch of locations for Starbucks. Okay, I'm just gonna say an address, and it's gonna say, okay, let's see. Can you lead me to 200 Water Street, New York, New York?
4 results found. Please say the line number.
So basically, you could just press this and like say whatever you want. You want Starbucks, you want to go Manhattan. This is my old address, 200 Water Street in Manhattan, and it just says the whole distance. So I guess you just, let's say, press this, and then, you know, and then you just go. That's it. Now it's going to lead us to go towards Manhattan from Chicago. Now we're too far away. We're like 800 miles away. We're not going to go that far. But yeah, so these are the things that are pretty amazing. These buttons here is like the parking. You could park. So just like a safe park. And we have automatic on and off shut button. So basically, if you're standing by red light, the engine shuts off. You know, smart on and off buttons. And then we have a trunk opening button over here. So without further ado, let's just test out the car and drive. Let's put on the different address. All right, so it got dark a little bit. Turn on the lights. As you guys know, this has also sunroof, and it's panoramic. It's like huge. As you guys can see, we're right under the train right now of Chicago, and this is as far as it opens. We got people out here. Let's close it down. It's getting cold out here. This is one of the things that I'm trying to mention, and it closes from both sides, from back end to the front end of the car. So as you guys could see, the dashboard is also pretty amazing. You could see if I make a right, there's a camera that shows what's on the right side of me. Okay, let's keep the lane assist. Give us the lane assist. Come on. Turn this off. Okay, we got the lane assist, we got the cruise control, we got the sensor. Okay, let's go to express lane. Oop, okay, so we're going express lane right now on cruise control at 48, driving 48, and we should do the censorship of the car so we can see the front of the car. It's shifting for us right now, kind of scary. Never did the lane assist and cruise control on Genesis. Hopefully it doesn't fail us, obviously. It's like I have the urge of wanting to hold the steering wheel. As you guys can see, my feet are off the, off the gas and the brake. So we're trying to bring up the speed to 55 because we're going slower than the traffic itself. So around 56 right now. And let's see, the sensors are working. It's giving a brake. Yeah, I don't know. I still have trust issues with like self-driving modes like this, where it keeps the lane together, the sensors right in front of the car, and plus steers, crazy. Yeah, cars are becoming so genius nowadays that you don't really have to drive the car itself. Like legit, my hands are off, my feet are off, and it's just going. So Genesis is pretty good. The 2022 version is amazing. It's a gas run car, Genesis, but the 2023, it's electrified. Some people are already doing reviews on them. I'm kind of excited on that also. I really want to do the reviews on the 2023. Hopefully when I get my hands onto one, I will do the review on the 2023 Genesis G80. But Genesis is doing an amazing job with the luxury, with the feeling of the car, with the tech of the car, the dynamic of the car, or you could say the drive mode has an eco, and it's great. I can't complain. And plus it has a touchscreen. I didn't really think it had a touchscreen until I had to do something, and then I could see that it's a touchscreen car. And the sleek design of walnut, and it's just top of the line for Genesis 2022. We're still driving. We're gonna head home this way, and I feel comfortable. This is the most comfortable I felt in the car. At first I did not really trust the dynamic and using the self-driving features like lane assist, cruise control, and the sensorships, but I fully trust it now. Genesis, you're amazing. I haven't even held, like, it didn't even ask me to hold the steering wheel for a bit. It's been like a great 5-10 minutes. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, like, and share. I will see you guys in the next video.